Hello. Yes, it's visible and thank you. That's why once in a while there may be a problem, and I did check that, and thank you so much for that. So I was saying welcome once again, all of you here. I'm sorry for the mismatch in the voice there. Plugged it in the different board, to be honest. I was saying this is an average set, slightly below the moderate level also, typical SSC set, but full of some silly mistakes, complexities, and those tiny, say, nuances in general. Avoid those because they are the key to success, to be honest. Everyone is intelligent who has qualified SSC CGL pre this time, getting 155 plus marks, to be honest. Now it comes to those nuances, those silly mistakes that we have to avoid in examinations. I also attempted a couple of them. We are humans, humans make mistakes. Let's go on a roll. Welcome all of you here from my side. Manish, Ajay, Aditya Rinkal, Avijit, belong to ask. Welcome once again, Bubbly, and all of you here. Welcome Divyanshi, Kalpana, Sakshi, good evening, Krishnakant, Jai Shri Mahakal. Welcome, brother. Let's go ahead. The very first one, stick to your routine lest you blank space fall. Those who know this, lest is followed by the fixed model, that is should. In case we try to fit accordingly, we may run into some trouble. We may find like might will be okay here, must will be, would will be. Those formula based questions you have to remember always. Lest takes this should always, the fixed pairing, starting with a boundary. Welcome Sandhya. A white and pink gown, blank space, bought by her. Event. The first thing is, I hope all of us remember that when you say just one article is there, I put these examples generally. The poet and philosopher resulting verb is singular just because of one article representing just one body. But once you say the poet and the philosopher, in this case you are talking about a couple of them, the poet, the philosopher, and the resulting verb becomes plural. So here just one thing is there, a white and pink gown. That means just one gown is there, which is white and pink in color. Multiple colors it may be. Had it been a white and a pink gown, the resulting verb should have been plural here. Singular, okay, not possible, may be there, but models are not followed by V2. So the only possibility here is this. The only possibility here is answer this. Need not be dependent on the second filler. Why? Because just one singular verb is available here. She grabbed a blank space and dipped out the last of the oatmeal. What do we eat? Or we eat from? Oatmeal, something that you eat. Meal, you can say here. Boil. Boil will be a verb in English. We need a noun after the article. This is ball. She won't be eating out of a ball. This is not a cricket match or a football and such. Bowl is for trees, the branch of a tree and such. Out of context here. Just one word that we use for eating purposes, and that has to be here. Yashi, good evening, beta. Okay. Objections, heartily welcome. During my leisure time, I enjoy reading. Seems good to me. At your leisure, can feel the spelling difference, and as per the instructions, we have to pick the one with no spelling error. I suggest again and again, please act as per the instructions. If you do something on your own, may be horrible. May be horrible. Let me decrease the brightness further so that it will be more clear to you. I think better than before. Feel this. So during my leisure time, seems good to me. At your leisure, no. One of her favorite leisure, it doesn't have double S there. I hope to have a little time left for the leisure. It doesn't have Z also. Just one, and that is going to be precise here. Doubts from your side, all welcome. The future of communication will blank space shift to private encrypted services. Just grammar needed here. Future of communication will blank space. I think after a model and between a verb, I just need an adverb. Okay, no, no, no. Just one possibility out there. Increasingly, just an adverb out here. Nitish, good evening, brother. All welcome from my side. Now, the first question that I got wrong, and after I got this wrong, I realized, yes, I have made the mistake. I keep on saying that as a student, as a teacher, we must avoid the silly mistakes. A couple of them, I made them here. Radhe Radhe, Kumesh. The first one, she had a blank space style, a bare yes. A bare yes, that means she says no. Overall, I'm writing, not for that one word. Barely, hardly, scarcely, you better know, are negative in nature. A bare no, a bare yes, that means overall no to the latest trends. I thought she says no to the latest trends. That means she should be conventional, traditional, preferring those styles. I clicked that. Confirm no, absolutely. Contemporary can't be there because if you say contemporary belonging to the same time, latest will be synonymous, and we have marked no here. So no, no, maybe a better choice from my side. I thought of it and I clicked it. Realized later that the emphasis was here also. I'm not wrong. Obviously, I'm wrong here, but I'm not that wrong. But there is a better choice. I hope all of you know you have to pick the most appropriate one. This is not mathematics where we just have one option. We can have a better choice. Preferring her own colors and styles. That means she may not be traditional, she may not be contemporary, she prefers her own style. Sakshi. That means she is quite unique to herself. So that was a wrong answer by me. No objection. Next. Her tall figure bloomed with silver waves flowing down her back as she stepped with a big smile, scanning the name boards. None with her name. Okay. She stepped down. I think you hear in the news also, when a CEO steps down, he leaves his post, place, and gives it to anyone else. So stepping down is going to be just like I remember a piece of news when X wasn't there, it was Twitter, and the new CEO became Parag Agrawal. For Twitter, CEO was Parag Agrawal, and IIT Bombay alumnus. Retired CJI stepped down. Absolutely. Step out is to come out. We put our steps and I came out and I realized my name is not there in the list somewhere such. Step out is a better choice. Step away. She's not becoming away over there, and step in. There should be some building and something such. She stepped inside that. Yep. She stepped out. She came out. And with a big smile, she went there, but she realized she or her name wasn't written there. But she blank spaced a face that looked familiar, standing next to a tall gent with his back to the door, elbows such and such. Now she narrated. She's not saying anything. She just recognized a face with a smile, with this, with such and such. She nurtured. She didn't develop. She didn't brought him her up since childhood. Nurture is to flourish something, to give hope, give water and other necessities to something. Dropped, nothing such as over here. She recognized, she spotted, she found out and such. Stepping down from the test captaincy. Absolutely, absolutely. So she noticed, come on, she realized, she recognized, brother, please don't irritate. Next. Staring at it, she took a moment to blank space that the panel read her name as MIMI. Okay. We convey a message in general. She realized, yep, she realized that the name wasn't this, the name was that. She decorated what? She joined what? There should be objects after these transitive verbs. Just one with the realization after that also. She realized, she came to know that the name was spelled such. One wrong here. No problem. She's quite in those situations preferring to observe rather than participate. That means she does not participate, she just observes. Okay. Comely is going to be beautiful, and this is not the definition of beauty here, to observe rather than to participate. Okay, she's not brave. Okay, who's there? I'll check this out. Hey guys, what are you doing and such? We can't say she's brave. Intrepid is also the same. Trepid, fear. Intrepid, fearless. That will be the same. So both of them are synonymous. Drop both of them. The only option left is timid. That means, see, she's probably shy. She's not that, what should I say? She doesn't have that much courage to participate in anything. She just observes and such. Yep, out of the options, elimination, we can easily do that. You have to mark the synonym of the word highlighted over there. Synonym of the word in brackets. Thrive is to nurture, is to flourish, and something such should be here. Urge is not related to thrive. Prosper, yep, God bless you. May you prosper in your life, you get everything, prosperity and such. A synonym, rescue, nope. Resolve, no, nothing such. Thrive, prosper, nourish, encourage, I can say, are the same. As the decomposition of dead plant matter and animals occurs, nutrients held within the plant matter or animal are released into the soil. Seems to me a descriptive one. No problem. Yes, Nitish, thank you so much for the comment. Prosper, progress. Yep, they are synonymous there. This end result of the decomposition, just a sec, this statement was talking about decomposition. Here you are talking about the same decomposition. And this end result is called humus, whatever the pronunciation is. Now I came to know A will take B after that, for sure, because you are defining the same process further. And now I have those two keywords, humus. This is also talking about humus. This is also talking about humus. So my answer, those who are new here, if anybody is watching it later on, many people watch the class later on, realize as per the availability of the options, I'll take A first, the completely descriptive of the passage, then I'll put B after that. Now it doesn't matter, it may be CD, maybe DC, doesn't matter. If the options are so precise, we'll take care of that. Otherwise, save time, go ahead. I came here to eliminate A and B and then D and C together for sure. Okay, nope, nope, nope. A, D, no, we don't have the word humus to put after A. It came here, can be used later on. Fine, doesn't matter. A, B, D, C, A, B, C, D, done. In case you have objections, feel free to say. Addressing child labor requires strict laws, enforcement, and global cooperation to ensure that children are protected and educated. Okay. Many children are subjected to long hours and dangerous conditions impacting their physical and mental health. Fine. Child labor deprives children of their childhood. Okay, you are talking about child labor. Then there should be rules, laws for child labor. I'll take CA. I'm not saying C exactly after A and such. CA should be there. Okay here, not okay here, okay here, and okay here also. By eliminating this, we pave the way. D should be at the end. I answered this probably in 10 seconds or more, or a max of 15 when I was attempting this test, but this time I have to look at that. Many children are subjected to long hours impacting their physical health. B should be the first one. Okay here. And then child labor, no, C can be the first one. Sorry. Child labor deprives children of their childhood education potential, forcing them to those environments. C and B, the first one. D at the end. Yes, D at the end in just one. D at the end in just one. Here, Avijit, I took more than a minute, but honestly, yes, honestly, I just took 18 seconds to answer this in actual there. I'm not a student. It doesn't matter. If it goes wrong, okay, no problem. But let's see that. I just took 18 seconds to answer this. I didn't even study or read those sentences because fine, child labor, Children are put, addressing this, eliminating. D was the ending one. I realized now. D is the ending one in just one, and see the descriptive also there. Done. Done. You did B, C, D, A. Sakshi, that's what I'm saying. A can't be there. First of all, you need laws, and if you have laws, then you can eliminate child labor. Because without, Sakshi, laws, how can we eliminate child labor? And the rest of the sentence is saying, by eliminating, we've paved the way for a future where everyone can thrive and such. You better know, I need not emphasize, such statements are the ending ones, aren't they? Sakshi, if we remove all these impurities, if we remove all these problems, we make a future, such a future, where every child can thrive and contribute positively to the society. We can't have any other statement after D. D is the ending one. Sakshi, put your words. Yes, sir. Thank you. So just that's how I eliminated. And the plus point is we have C, the descriptive one, as the first one. Done. Because I also got confused here live reading these before you that B may be the first one, C may be the first one. No clarity here. I agree. B may be the first one, C may be the first one. No clarity here. But D is the ending one for sure. Yep. Smart grids and connected sensors monitor and adjust energy usage in real time, reducing waste and lowering costs. This was also a little confusing one. IoT, what is that? It involves connecting everyday devices and systems to the internet, allowing them to collect and exchange data. I think B is a descriptive statement. Okay. So in smart cities, this connectivity, there should be some connectivity, facilitates efficient resource management, improved public services, and enhanced sustainability. Okay, one impact of this IoT on smart cities. Okay, just a sec. You are talking about IoT here. Significant impact here in those smart cities. Another statement talking about smart cities. I think B, C, D should be together. And they are connected sensors, can drop A. Starting with A, no. Starting with C, I think no. Nope, nope, nope. Starting with C, no. B should be the descriptive one here, and is. Sakshi, I didn't notice that. I did what I did right now. But you have a better choice. I can take from your side to help students connect that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Sakshi. One thing more from her side, I can mark here. You can think about this connectivity. It involves connecting devices and systems to the internet, allowing them to collect and exchange data. And in smart cities, this connectivity, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Done. B, available in just one option out there. Going ahead. Doubts welcome. It would make me furious when he would receive them and just say, oh cool, thanks, and then set it aside. What is going on here? I put a lot of thought into those gifts can never be the first one. You have to define some gifts first, then you can say those gifts. B can never be the first one, nor is. When you know what your partner does and doesn't care about, that means what he cares about, what he doesn't care about, it's a pretty big eye-opener. Completely descriptive to me, but since I have a couple of options starting with C, I'm not able to decide this. Otherwise, should have been the answer, just one. When you know what your partner cares about, what he doesn't care about, it's a big eye-opener. For example, okay. I'm also looking for another keyword of those gifts. For example, for years, I've been giving my significant small gifts to show that I care. Here I got those gifts, and then the gifts out there, those gifts. For me, C, starting one, then putting examples. The eye opener, explaining with the help of an example. D and B should be there. Any statement such? C, D, B. Straight. Belong to us. Thank you so much for being here. Absolutely. Objections from your side, welcome. The clothes can be washed by you later. You can wash the clothes later. No will there. No model dropped. Have to. No, that's can. Just one sentence correct. And with the same model, can here. Uh, how would you say she's painting a picture in passive? A picture is being painted by her. She's painting, a picture is painting her. Such an AI picture, an autonomous picture and such. Illogical and not the passive actually. The sentence will be picture is being painted by her and such. Okay, she's being painted by a beautiful picture. Okay, that's the passive of this sentence. A picture paints her. No ing out there. Elimination. 7 seconds. No, Manish, we shouldn't commit such mistake, brother, because it happens in narration when the sentence belongs to past. He said, I can do this. That means he said that he could do that. Belongs to past. This is not narration. This is actually voice. Need not change the time and tense here. I will not talk about this right now because I didn't have time. I'll check this and will define this here. First of all, let me read the RC and I'm happy to answer the same again, although that is wrong. Probably tomorrow or the very next day or the very next day or probably on next Tuesday, once I realize authentically that this is not my mistake, this was the actual better answer, most appropriate answer, I'll define this. Right now, I can't say anything because I think this is a better answer. I'm saying I think. The little I know, this is a better answer, not that. But let's go through the passage first. During the transitional months of October and November, Delhi finds itself shrouded in a thick haze of pollution. This period is one of the most challenging for air quality as the AQI frequently indicates dangerous pollution levels. However, significant changes in AQI readings across different platforms have sparked confusion among the residents and authorities alike. AQI in Chanakyapuri, New Delhi, has drawn global attention due to reports from US Embassy showing high readings, especially comparing to data from nearby stations monitored by the Central Pollution Control Board, CPCB. Several other platforms also reported AQI values differing significantly from the readings despite using same standards to those employed by the US Embassy. For example, data from the Swiss company, it indicated alarming AQI exceeding 1500, which surpasses the traditional Indian AQI cap of 500, raising questions about the accuracy and reliability of different monitoring systems. This IQAIR, known for its real-time air quality data, doesn't impose an upper limit on AQI readings. Unlike the CPCB's standards, we have the cap 500 there. This methodology offers a fresh perspective on pollution levels, but has also highlighted the limitations of India's air quality monitoring systems. The staggering figures reported by IQAIR have triggered global discussions on improving local air quality assessment methods. The differences can also be attributed to the methodologies employed by various agencies. IQAIR uses sensor-based monitoring, which provides real-time data and captures the rapid changes in air quality. However, these sensors may be more susceptible to interferences or errors. In contrast, CPCB uses pollution analyzers that deliver robust, although slightly delayed results. This is a vital tool for understanding how polluted the air is currently or is going to be in the future. The CPCB, India's official environmental watchdog, caps AQI readings at a max of 500, which signifies severe pollution levels. At this stage, residents are advised to stay indoors and minimize the physical activity. Voice gone? Okay. I'm sorry for that. Hello? 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 It should be properly audible now. I'm sorry for that. Manish, you are correct, brother. Is that audible now? Now, okay, okay. Now feel this. 95% of the passage is a news report. I totally agree, but would like to ask all of you present out here at least, I repeat, I will check. They have not marked anything in the description. We will check, no objection. What about this? Everyone here watching it live or later. I repeat, if I am at a fault, I will realize and will check and will mark authentically on the next turn. But till now, is this a piece of news? The little I know, probably you know the same. Editorials put personal opinions. India have lost the BJT. Should Rohit Sharma retire? I'm not saying this. Someone's personal opinion. Should he give up Test captaincy? Now, this is not a piece of news. This is one's personal opinion. Fine. But here we have a personal opinion. Since the level is this severe, at this stage people are advised to stay indoors. Is that news? Avijit, thank you so much. I think you too answered the same. That's someone's perception. That's someone's suggestion. Wrote yesterday in class 2 when DM or collector advised that in summer stay inside and do not go outside until it is essential. So here as well may be advised by the government. Maybe. Sakshi, I'll check. No problem. I didn't have time that much today. So I'm not saying anything right now. I didn't say they are wrong. I did not say, people watching it later at least, this is wrong or they are wrong. But the little I know, personal opinions are marked in editorials, not in news report. But we will see. Let's have patience. No problem. Sometimes SSC answers wrong. We can say something here. We can't say anything there. So at least let's consider this. To me, till now, this is a editorial. I'll still say that because we have some personal opinion there. You are advised to be here. You are advised to be there and such. But fine. The answer given as a teacher I have to show here is a news report. Maybe Sakshi, I understand, but I'll check this authentically and then we'll answer authentically with some evidence, to be honest. No problem. That's not a fictional story. That's not any personal narrative. That's a news report. Done. I was wrong. No problem. Moving ahead. Which was that? Question number 18 it was, okay. The antonym of the word frequently, and when you ask the antonym of the word frequently, you better know frequently, often is the same, regularly is the same, usually is the same, just seldom will define this. Okay, so this is okay, the antonym there. Which of the following is true about the differences in AQI readings in Delhi? The US Embassy readings are lower? No, they were higher. The US Embassy readings were not lower, they were higher actually. Let me show you. That was in the first paragraph. US Embassy showing remarkably high readings. You can feel that high readings here. So no, you can't say the first one. They use sensor-based monitoring which may have errors. Yep, they have said that is the answer. CPCB caps the readings at 600. No, they've marked it twice in the passage, 500 and 500. AQI cap, the Indian one, 500. So that is wrong. All platforms use the same values. No, that is 1500, that is 500, not at all. So they have errors because they may have some discrepancies and such. They have marked somewhere, I don't remember. Yes, here's the line. You can see that. However, these sensors may be more vulnerable to some interferences or errors. So they are Vijit, always thankful brother. So they may have errors. Yep. What is one key reason for the variations in AQI readings across different platforms in Delhi? Differences in the monitoring methodologies. I hope they are the same. Probably. I'll check. Lack of air quality sensors, nowhere in the passage. All platforms follow CPCB standards, not mentioned in the passage. US Embassy using different ones. Seasonal changes, no. Then there should be different monitoring levels, because seasonal changes in pollution levels not there in the passage. That's why they have a different reading. Lack of air quality sensors in Delhi, not there in the passage, and all of them are not following the same standards, 1500, 600, and they have different standards. So yep, the first one after the elimination. Done. Okay, just a sec. Have we done all of them? I'm sorry for that. That was wrong. Okay, done, 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 and yes, done. No problem. The team have won the championship for the third consecutive year. People out here, Avijit, but we say India are the winners of World Cup 2011. So why not team have? No substitution. Quick responses. Australia are the winners of World Cup 2003. Italy are into the finals. Why not those? Quick. Because a collective noun may be singular, a collective noun may be plural also. And for a team, we have many people out here. We consider all the efforts of all the members out there differently. Batsmen have to... No, Sakshi. Australia are the winners in 1999. Australia are the winners in 2003. Australia are the winners for the third consecutive term in 2007. Avijit. No, brother, I'm not saying that. My question, my sentences already had the answer. It happens in cricket. India, if somebody is feeling trouble for this, I can show you live, no objection. India are the winners of World Cup 2011. India are 145 runs behind. Let me show you once again. I hope, because I don't want any discrepancy. When I feel uncomfortable, I say, okay, that shouldn't be the answer. I think so. When I'm so authoritative, I can say that. Quite recently, I searched for India are this and that such. Feel this. Some piece of news we can get. Some piece of news we can get here. It's quite old now. I hope I can show you right now. No problem. At least one example I got here. India are 218 runs ahead in the first test of this and that. India are, which is a common piece of news. So why not here? For the third time, sorry, for the third time they have won this championship and such. I'm sorry. Why not here? Quick comments from your side, because fine, the answer is has won here. If the answer had been no improvement required, what would have been the description then? No comments here. My question, my sentences already had the answer. When I'm putting all these situations, India are the winners of World Cup, fine. I'm talking about the cricket team where we have 11 players and they have to work differently. We have batsmen doing something else, bowlers doing something else, coach doing something else, captain doing nothing, sorry, and others doing other stuff. Is it mentioned you are talking about cricket team here? Is it mentioned you are talking about, say, football team here? Is it mentioned you're talking about tennis team here? Maybe a couple of them. Doubles, just two people doing the same stuff. So since there is no cricket or football or any such game clearly mentioned here, we can't be, say, unanimous and say this is, they are talking about cricket. The team have won and such. Be unanimous there, and you have to answer then the team has one for. This is an exclusive, okay, but an safe place is impossible. This is peace. Some article should be there. There is buffering. Today's class has so many problems. I'm sorry for that. But it's all okay from my side. I'm sorry for that. Just a sec. Is it okay now? Is it okay now? Okay, thank you then. I'm sorry for all the disturbances we are having today. I'm sorry. There should be an article. Okay, and the fourth one has an article. This is an exclusive piece, so keep it in a safe place. Perfect. Doubts welcome. Either Robin has to take this job as an anchor or leave America in a month. I hope you remember these words: either or, neither nor, not only but also, both and. They follow the same parts of speech called the parallel construction or the parallelism here. Okay. Either Robin has to take this job, no problem, but the second half says or leave America. Here you have a verb after the conjunction or. So there should be a verb after the conjunction either. I'll be looking for that. Robin has either to. Nope, there is no infinitive here, to plus V1. Bare infinitive here. Robin has to either take, yes, a better choice. Either a verb here or another verb there. Better. Neither, no, I can't use neither or. Yes, of course. So the correct option precisely is going to be this. He told to me, done. Tell is a ditransitive verb in English. Told to me, impossible. He told me this or that, we can use them. Still, you need to mention that team is like cricket, where each and everyone has their different job, such. Otherwise, unanimously has is a better answer. Sakshi, put your words again. The orchestra had been continuous playing, one sec. They had been playing, okay, that's a verb here. And verbs are not modified by adjectives, they are modified by adverbs in English. Yep. He told me for the previous one, continuously playing for this particular one. Thank you. The active voice. Toddlers are being taken care of by the nanny. That means she is taking care of them. She is taking care better. No will there, no was there, no has there. Answer and elimination is equal to perfection. Diminish. I think I need not look at the other words. D-I-M-I-N-I-S-H. No diminish, no diminish, no diminish. Rakesh, Suresh, well done, Danish. No. He asked me if I knew where his keys were. He said, where did I put my keys? Then this sentence cannot take if or whether in between. Because if you are putting if or whether in between, that means the sentences are starting with the auxiliaries, either do or be or have or the modals. No WH word can take if or whether in between. So not possible. And the other thing is, he asked me. You have an object which is only available in just one option. The object is available in just one option out there, be. Still, for clarity, I'm thinking about the others. If you pick the third one, were. This is already past indefinite, will be past perfect then. Not there. No. Can, we don't have any could there. Perfect. He said to me, he asked me, do you know if I knew where my keys are, where his keys were? Perfect. For clarity, to avoid those silly mistakes. Still, we commit a few. He was very nervous and scared about his interview. Okay, you have to substitute an idiom. Make waves. This is to be popular, to be on the news, and such. If you make waves, you are highlighted. So no. Was a blessing in disguise something marked by the parents during childhood? We feel that is this is ridiculous. Why are they shouting at us? Why are they beating us? But that's a blessing in disguise, something beneficial, which at a glance doesn't seem beneficial. No, nervous and scared. Break the ice is to start a conversation. But cold feet, I'm feeling anxious, I'm feeling nervous, I'm feeling scared before the interview. In English, I hope you know the word cold has always been showing lack of feelings, lack of emotions and such. Give somebody a cold shoulder, ignore. Cold-blooded murder, without feelings. So I'm not feeling well before the interview and such. Thank you. All the problems will go on in this session. My camera is off, but it'll take 10 seconds only to change the battery. Don't worry about that. Just 10 seconds. The mic was not working twice. The video was lagging once. Now the camera is off, no problem. There may be some other problem. And to be honest, Sakshi and company here, Komesh, Avijit, I swear the electricity has gone. The electricity has gone. It is not also available. Let me take the session forward. Of course, we can for next 30 minutes in case it doesn't come. Next, the walking, talking, dancing Optimus robots at the recent Tesla demonstration generated huge excitement, but this turned to disappointment as it became clear that much of what was happening was actually being controlled by humans. As much as this might still be a fascinating glimpse of the future, not the first time that robots have turned out to be a little too good to be true. That means the tone is negative here. Take Sophia, for example, created by Texas-based in 2016. She was presented by the company as an essentially intelligent being, prompting a number of tech specialists to call this out as well beyond our capabilities at the time. But this is too good to be true. Author is sarcastic here for that particular. Similarly, we've seen carefully choreographed videos of pre-scripted action sequences like Boston Dynamics Atlas Gymnastics, the English-made a mecha robot waking up, and most recently Tesla's Optimus in the factory. A humanoid robot capable of working in our homes need to be capable of doing many different tasks, using our tools, navigating our environments, and communicating with us like a human. If you thought this is just a year or two away, you are going to be disappointed. Building robots able to interact and carry out complex tasks in our homes and streets is still a huge challenge. Designing them even to do a specific task well, just like opening a door, is difficult. First of all, there are so many door handles with different shapes, weights, materials, and not to mention with the complexity of dealing with those unforeseen circumstances, like a locked door, objects blocking the way. Developers have now created a door opening robot, but the robots that can deal with hundreds of everyday tasks are still more way off. Telemetric systems are used to control robots working in dangerous environments, disability, healthcare, and even outer space. But the reason why a human is still at the helm of is because even the most advanced humanoid robots such as Atlas are not yet reliable enough to operate completely independently in the real world. Another major problem is what we can call social AI. Leading generative AI programs such as Gemini, OpenAI's GPT, Vision may be a foundation for creating autonomous AI systems for humanoid robots in the future, but we should not be misled into believing that such models mean that a robot is now capable of functioning well in the real world. Interpreting information and problem solving like a human requires much more than just recognizing words, classifying objects, and generating speech also. It requires a deeper contextual understanding of people, objects, and environments. In other words, called the horse sense, common sense. Okay, why are telemetric systems still used to control robots in dangerous environments? Because I think they cannot completely independently operate in the real world without humans. Not yet reliable to such. They lack sufficient power. Power. The option A, Manish, is talking about power they lack. It's not talking about decision making. Humans are faster. No. Cheaper. No. They are not reliable enough. Not yet reliable enough to operate completely independently. That means autonomously without human beings. Yep. Which AI models? AI models, OpenAI and Gemini. Just two of them. GPT and Gemini. So Gemini and OpenAI. Done. What example of a task? Opening a door, I think. Multiple handles, designs, and the unforeseen circumstances also, such as opening a door. So speaking fluently, no. Performing gymnastics, no. Opening doors, yep. Identifying shapes in a room, no. And the primary theme of the passage, the limitations and challenges of current robots and AI. Of course, they've been talking about the same throughout the passage, the limitations. They can't work independently. They need human emotions. They need human common sense and such. Yes, I agree. What about the other options? Successes of robots. No. Importance of telemetric systems. That's an example here. Role of robotics in dangerous environments. But that gives me a positive tone that robots can help us. But the tone is negative here. So yep, of course, talking about the limitations and challenges of such robots and such. Another good passage we can say. In the valley of Gulmarg, amidst the Himalayan mountains of Kashmir, waited the Ahmed family eagerly for the season's first snowfall. Their home, a traditional Kashmiri cottage with sloping roofs, carved wooden windows, stood at the edge of a vast meadow, usually vibrant with wildflowers in summer, now lay bare, its grass frosted and brittle under the chill of late November. Inside the cozy living room, a crackling fire in the kangdi, the traditional Kashmiri fire pot, warmed the air. 8-year-old Aisha sat cross-legged on a plush rug, small fingers deftly shaping snowflakes out of white paper. Beside her, elder brother Samir adjusted a telescope, aiming through the window, eager to spot the first flurries in the sky. Mother, Nargis, stirred a pot of noon chai. Let me have chai first now. In the kitchen, the fragrant pink tea with a little salt filled the room with warmth. Their father, Bilal, wrapped in a fairan, the traditional Kashmiri woolen cloak, leaned back in his chair, reading an old book about the Himalayan wildlife. Baba, when will it snow? She asked, looking up from the paper snowflakes. Bilal closed his book and smiled. Patience, my little snowflake. The sky will tell us when it is time, Samir chimed in. The weather forecast said it might start tonight. But the sky looks clear, she pouted, glancing out of the window at the fading daylight. Nargis walked in, carrying a tray of steaming tea and plates of sheermal. What is that? The sweet saffron bread. She placed them on the low wooden table known as chakri. Here in North India, chakri is something that we use on Diwali, the firecracker, chakri. And sat down. First snow always comes when we least expect it, she said. Tiny white specks begin to drift down, shimmering in the moonlight. It's snowing, she squealed, jumping up and down. Family rushed outside, laughter breaking the serene stillness of the night. Snowflakes landed gently on their faces, melting instantly. She stretched out her hands, trying to catch them. Samir twirled in the circles, arms wide open. They stood by the doorway, watching their children with fond smiles. It's always special, isn't it? She whispered. Bilal nodded. The first snow is like a new beginning, a promise of beauty to come. As the snow thickened, the world around them transformed into a glistening wonderland. Telephones. I used to see the stars. Why this dude is seeing snowfall? Abhijit, thanks for the humor, brother. Sakshi, yes, I agree. If you define this, agree to what you say, the tone is descriptive, we can say. Properly defining what was there, what she had in her hand. Then she came in, then she smiled and such. 100% yes, Sakshi. 100% yes. So what treat does she bring into the living room? I think she came with a steaming tea and plates of sheermal. Doesn't matter what that is in order to answer. Noon chai and saffron cake. Cake is nowhere mentioned in the passage, but sheermal, yes, there is. I got this wrong. No problem. I'm a human. Humans make mistakes. What tone does the story primarily convey? Suspenseful. I thought, yes, when the first clue is going to come. Um, detached? No. No one has left. So we can say detached? No. Detailed? Fine, but I think we can have a better choice. You can laugh at me, everybody watching it live or later. I answered suspenseful. When is the first snow coming, Baba? And I got this wrong. Later on, देखिए, I'm also a human. I make mistakes. I thought, laugh at me, no problem. Sakshi, but I thought heartwarming is going to be like alarming during that rush of the hour. I thought, no, it's not heartwarming. In Hindi, if I say dil dehla dene wali, no, it's not heartwarming. So I clicked suspenseful. But later on I realized, no, heartwarming is not dil dehla dene wali. It is the cheerful, the happy tone. Oh, free marks again. Silly mistakes again. No problem. What does Bilal compare the first snow to? I think beauty and something such he said. The first snow is like, it's always special. The first snow is like a new beginning, a promise of beauty to come. Beginning and promise of beauty to come. Yep, fine. What does Samir prepare to observe the snowfall? Avijit, because of you, I remember this. He was using a telescope aiming through the window in order to saw the first flurries in the sky. Telescopes are used to watch sky. This dude, what are you doing, man? Welcome, Praktha, don't be. So, telescope was there. Avijit, great. The doctor who treats eye diseases performed the surgery. Eye diseases. Endodontist is a dentist who extracts teeth. Endodontist. Chiropodist has chiro and pod both, using hand massage and such in order to treat your legs, minor foot problems. Obstetrician is the one who supports or helps deliver a baby. Yes. Oculist, ophthalmologist are the two options here. Either ophthalmologist, eye doctor, treating eye diseases, and oculist, both of them are correct. At the same time, optometrist is not a doctor. He can just measure your vision. And the last one, optician is just the one precisely who grinds lenses. He cannot treat eyes. He cannot operate on eyes. He's not a doctor. I repeat, all these words I have been teaching in my classes constantly. Ophthalmologist, oculist, they are the doctors. Answer. Optometrist can just measure your vision in eyes. An optician is the one who can just grind lenses. Yes, oculist, ophthalmologist, separately, optometrist and optician, that way. I got this wrong. Fine, I didn't know this precisely. I got this wrong and I did not know this. Study of ancient things like tombs and such. I clicked this first, but later on I realized paleontology is also something such. Obviously, chronology should not be the answer because chronology defines things as per their time occurrence as they happened in terms of time. I was born in this year, then I completed my graduation first, then my post-graduation, then this and that and such. And anthropology, anthropos, humankind, study of mankind done. I was not sure, to be honest, between those two. That honestly, I'm defining myself. You may commit the same mistake. May. Ancient things, fine. Archaeology, fine. But not always tombs and towns which are buried. I thought paleontology and I clicked this. But no, I was not correct. Archaeology is this. Paleontology is something precise. No problem. I took 44 seconds for this and then answered wrong. No problem. Your objections are heartily welcome. The board members take a transparent approach. Okay, you have to mark the synonym of transparent, secret antonym, confusing antonym, deceptive antonym, clear cut. What about those remaining 2 or 3? After losing her job, she went through a bad patch. We commonly hear the idiom bad patch. Period of difficulties. Diseases, not that appropriate. Baldness, nope. Happiness, not at all. Last 3. Explorers discovered a blank space cave filled with this, but you have to mark the synonym of the word secret. Likeable is not related to secret. Rough is not related to secret. Hidden will be the antonym of the word secret. Just a sec. I was wrong for that. Sorry. Secret it is. Hidden will be the synonym of the word secret. Suitable, not at all related. Sorry. The penultimate one. He said, my friend wrote me a letter. Past perfect it should be. Here, Manish, we transform can into could. He said that his friend had written him a letter. Good to me. Has, no, had written. Just a sec. He said, my friend, then that means his friend, not my friend actually. Wrote him, you can't let past indefinite be past indefinite. Last. Brave. So easy at the end. You have to mark the antonym. Without the options, I know all will click coward, and that is the answer. Rich? Nope. Brutal? Nope. Honest? No. Just coward here. So sorry for the fluctuations in between. That's all from my side. Thank you so much. See you next week, and pretty soon we will have classes on a regular basis on YouTube. Okay, from my side I'm saying, or talking about mine. Before that, before I finish, let me show you we have some offer on Makar Sankranti. Happy Makar Sankranti from my side. Sakshi, the answer is wrong. Paleontology is more appropriate. I clicked archaeology too, but searched this now. Thank you so much for the insights. We will discuss that in the next class, you know. But thanks. I didn't check this. I did not check this. If you are precise, no problem. Will check for sure. Will check for sure. Thank you. But yes, I think vocabulary can be more appropriate, so didn't check that one particularly. But for the news report or the editorial, I'll definitely check. Okay, before I finish, let me show you this. We have an offer on Makar Sankranti. One can get flat 35% off, but 2 times validity using the code UTSAV, UTSAV. So happy Makar Sankranti to all of you here, and bye-bye, take care, be safe. Thank you so much from my side to all of you here, and people who are new watching this. I take my classes in the evening at 5 p.m. on a daily basis. We have the foundation batch 3.0 now. 1.0 now, I'm sorry. And in the evening at 6 p.m. tomorrow onwards have classes in the foundation batch 3.0. We are practicing RC close tests there. So 5 p.m. welcome, 6 p.m. welcome. Thank you so much. See you in the classes. Thank you, belong to ask. Thank you. Avijit, I remember the comment. What is this dude doing? Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Manish, happy Makar Sankranti. All of us. Bubbly, Divyanshi, Ajay, Komesh, Bubbly, Aditya, Komesh, yes, I'll mark. Shyam, Gunjan, Sakshi, and everybody here. Yes, brother. Manish, आपके शब्दों को कहूं तो हमेशा रटा रटाया सही नहीं होता, नया सीखने को हमेशा मिलता रहेगा. That was new to me too. Thank you. Bye-bye. Take care. Be safe. See you. Thanks a lot, everybody.